Well, I am again. I'm not going to go all saying, oh, hello YouTubers. I think I can still say hello without having to resort to that, yes. So, well, I just thought I'd do another good old-fashioned vlog, which is a video blog, of course, and talk about what things on my mind. Well, not too much. Not like, oh, I got skeletons in the closet, or anything like that at all. I think it's more like in terms of, you know, things that, you know, mean personally a lot to me, like, oh, you know, the fact that I also, you know, got another appointment with my psychologist tomorrow to talk about, well, you know, this is the thing, really. When you go to see a psychologist, the equivalent of being Catholic, being a Catholic and going to the priest and then having to confess your sins. Whereas with a psychologist, it's going for head shrink and having to shrink your head down to size, as it were. You know, shrinking it from that to that, as it were. Yeah, basically, that's it. And, you know, for many a week, many a month, or a year or two, you know, I've been talking to my psychologist about a heck of a lot of things. Some of them very personal and private, so I won't go into that. But if there's one thing I know for sure that I can definitely confide to him at any time, and yes, I did mention a moment earlier I've got an appointment with him tomorrow, so that'd be good. That'd be good because there's a lot of issues I want to explain to him. I've just been through recently, weeks and yanks ago. I won't go. I'm not gonna dwell on too much. I think I want to hit my whole lifestyle, but you know, it's having to deal with a lot of sort of like cerebral, deep-rooted issues of such. I will not go into either. Except that I'm glad I got an appointment. I admit, hey, yeah, I'm scared of going to the psychologist because I don't know what people's reactions are always going to be when I tell them my life story a little bit and whatnot, you know. It's a bit harrowing sometimes, and having to talk about issues, you know, how have I been feeling and so forth, and how am I coping, you know, having to get to the sort of like core root of the problem. Same thing, I see a lot of characters like on all these TV shows like Corey or Emmerdale, EastEnders, etc., and there are a lot of people's deep-rooted issues are sometimes afraid to deal with this problem. It's like trying to take that bull by the horns, as it were. I mean, yeah, there's sometimes at times it makes you so frustrated, it's almost like, I don't know, it almost makes you kind of like just a bit mad sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, seriously, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's like so frustrating. God, and then when you least expect it, it just hits you in the face just like that. Wham! You know. Really sucks. It really sucks. It's just, you know, it's having to do mistakes, and then there's some people who kind of like just, you know, laugh at other people's failures and problems, and always go like, oh, ha ha, you know. It's pretty sad, really. It's pretty sad. I know now. Yes, I've got like a, there's a job recruitment happening on the 31st of August with yours truly, Cineworld. Pretty cool, huh? And, it means that they got jobs going. Yes, Cineworld are opening a new cinema in Wembley. It's official. Found out on Facebook, and I joined their event page, and I'm going. Count me in, because this could be really beneficial for me, and it means that I can finally get my life a little bit more on track of how I want it. I don't care if I have to go for full-time or part-time. I feel part of me saying part-time because it'll allow me flexibility, it'll allow me what days to choose, you know, and also work around with my band as well as my responsibilities for MenCap and whatnot, and also towards Capital Castings, who, you know, it's just trying to do as much as possible to keep my mind busy. I'm not this, you know, cooped up here, no, just looking after my dog Jack, who you can see lying there, you know. He's going to be going home later today. Can you see him? No, you can't see him. There we go. There he is, with his favourite towel. Yes. And, well, he will be going later today, because I've got my brother to arrange to pick him up later this evening, so, yeah, he's been missing his, little companion, my brother's mate's dog, who recently has been to the vets and unfortunately has obesity problems with her weight. Yep. Oh dear, I know. It's not good. Damn, I nearly forgot what I was going to say. Ah, now I remember. Yes. Recently I've been feeling a little bit. I'm not saying completely under the weather, but ever since I lost a stone in weight, I've been feeling a little bit lethargic. I don't know if it's all that exercising, lack of sleep, or whatever that's catching up with me, or whether I'm coming down with something because I had a recent cold in my nose and me sniffing, having to blow my nose a heck of a lot. It's like, geez, it's like, it's almost like I'm coming, almost like, I've been going through a lot of experiences, some spiritual, I've been talking to a friend, and I've been going through a little bit of healing, then, and having the credit of God sitting next on my bed, and then, I felt a lot of things, or seen a few things I have not felt or seen before, and it's kind of like affected my reality, question my life of where I'm heading, where I'm going, and, and finding out what's serving me and what isn't, and trying to get back into the world, trying to get back and have a life. Yes, I know there's been a few people on Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, some of them in a group I know of have been saying, oh, you're being too self-important, oh, get a life, boring, blah 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 blah, etc etc. And yes, I am getting a life, I am trying to, I'm not being self-important, that's what you think, I'm not. I'm thinking about other people like that of my dog Jack here. As you can see, he's been my main priority. I have spent hundreds of pounds on vet bills, getting that horrible lump on the side of his stomach and of his teeth, 12 of them, about beyond 10 taken out. Last night I had a bit of a scare because I gave him a bit of a jumbo and it got lodged in his mouth, and I was thinking like, I was just like freaking out because I was worried like, oh no, it was gonna end up like, oh my god. I just keep him on the dentist sticks. He's fine and happy with the dentist sticks. I give him some pedigree chum with vegetables in it. He's not getting any younger, poor dog. And his healing's been. His wounds have seriously healed up so quickly. I'm impressed. I just couldn't believe it. No, he's had his stitches taken out the other day. Been walking him up and down the circular. Oh my god! Do you believe I have to try and find the nearest doggy bin? I just can't believe why Brent or Barnet Council cannot put or provide more bins. Why don't they put them along public places, along the North Circular, up the sort of like, residential roads and all that? If they're so worried about people leaving their dog mess, they'll really care. If the council really care about the environment that much, they would provide more doggy bins for people. What do you expect? And the last thing someone wants to do, I'm not saying they're being lazy, but the last thing someone wants to do is have to walk to the nearest doggy bin or park. I'm not saying provide loads of doggy bins. I'm just to provide a doggy bin for each street. You know what I'm saying? Coming back to the fact that when I lost a ton of weight, I've slept up until midday. I just couldn't believe I was so knackered last night. Watching this program or something on my computer. This was it? That's sort of like YouNow website where you get your webcam thing and all that featured, and then you kind of like host a show and everyone's like in a queue and all that. It's pretty cool. This is the latest thing. It's like YouTube or Vimeo or whatever. So 2000s. This is like the 2010s now. This is all about becoming an instant celebrity on these websites like Justin TV or YouNow, especially YouNow. I've checked it out. This guy who I'm following on Facebook, and he's like doing all these prank calls, and he's speaking like such a female voice, and believe it or not, in Gladstone they have built an outside gym. Yeah, I can go there anytime I like and do some working out, and it's brilliant. Yeah, they installed it. I kid you not. I think Bryn Council gave one gym there the go ahead to have it installed, and it's fun. There's been huge craze probably around the world recently of having outside door gyms. Yeah, I kid you not. I know, right? Yeah. I just couldn't believe it, to be honest. I really couldn't. And it's fun and exciting because it means I can just walk all the way down there to Gladstone as well, and kind of like have a ball. Okay, I guess I better think about having a nice quickie shower because I'm feeling all hot and sweating, a bit horrid. I tell you what, I didn't have a whole shower yesterday. Literally, it was the same thing when I was over in Lanzarote, and my aunt said, "Oh, don't bother because you can." Yeah, I just didn't bother because it was just hot, and you're gonna sweat loads more anyway, so it just saves you more water, more time, and money and whatnot. But I did have a chalet because I was thinking so horrible. I'm thinking a bit sticky and horrible now, so I'm going to leave it that. Let's get on with the rest of the episode. For the next time, ciao.